Yo, what up, Finster Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Aquarius, and everybody who doesn't watch my videos, man. I don't even listen to, like, worldly music. I listen to my own music. But this Drake beef with Meek Mills, like, I've been in, like, I was never in the rap game. I ain't no rapper. But I'm a musician. So, you know, I listen to all types of music, came up with all types of music. And the first time when rap beef, like, really went at it, like, the first time when it went so public that it started ruining people's career, I think it had to be Kumo D and had to be LL Cool J. And we... You know, back then, you know, you had to wait till it hit the radio. There was no Twitter. There was no Facebook. But when we would listen to LL Cool J and what he was saying, then we would listen to Kumo D and he came out with a record. I mean, it was as fast as they could put it out. You couldn't put it out as fast as you could now then. So when we would listen to Kumo D stuff, Kumo D was a better rapper, hands down. But LL Cool J had something that Kumo D would never had. You know, he had more loyal fans because of the music he was making. That's why LL Cool J is still popular. He can go somewhere and, I mean, his last record was, Head. Nah, that was like 3 or 4 years ago. LL is like as old as I am, like, you know, in his 40s. I mean, it's ridiculous because he's a favorite because of the way he makes music. It was all marketing. It was all marketing back then. It's all marketing now. And Drake is the same way. And who was that other dude? Who did we watch go down? Another guy who ruined his career. Like after that, Kumo D couldn't do nothing. And he was warned to leave LL Cool J alone, but he didn't want to do it. And next thing you know, he was, you know, broke. That was it. That was it for him. He sold his Mercedes. I remember it was on the news. He sold his Mercedes, a white Mercedes he had. And we love the Wild Wild West dude, but, you know, you can't go up against some people. And then, of course, you know, later on, you had that whole Philly beef. And that's another time we seen a dude get murdered on tracks. What Philly Freeway got murdered. And forgot who was the kid. It's in my hotel. The one who did that song with R. Kelly, in my hotel. But this dude was a battle rapper. I forget his name. But this dude is a battle rapper. And, like, he's so, like, that's where he made his money off of battle rapping. Dang, I wish I knew his name. One of y'all going to be like, oh, so-and-so. I'm be like, yeah. But he went up against Philly Freeway, and it was on YouTube. And he Philly Freeway never came out with nothing else. Like, Philly Freeway wasn't my favorite rapper anyway. He was gimmicky. And he was down with, you know, Rockefeller, and they had a freeway when they make to make him act right. Yeah. So watch what you say to me. And you know, he had that whole crew that was down with Rockefeller, and they was state property. That's why we liked Philly Freeway, because of who he was around. You know, B. Siegel and, you know, all them cats, you know, and back then, he had them dudes getting paid because they was making good club music, and I was in the club back then, so, you know, that's why we liked Philly Freeway then. But as far as battle rap, I never looked at Philly Freeway as a battle rapper. And when he went up against, I forgot that dude's name, man. When he went up against him, he got murdered. He got bodied. And then dude came out and said, I ain't really mean to do that to him. But that's what happens when things go public. Now you're looking at this Drake beef and Meek Mills, and what he said in Back to Back, it hurt my feelings. He wasn't even talking about me. Like I said, I don't even listen to music, but when I heard him say, you know, wife and ninjas, you know, he was talking about Nicki Minaj's wife and Meek Mills, and Meek Mills was actually the woman in the whole marriage. Is that your girl's toy? Is that your world toy? Your girl's toy? Like, he stripped his manhood from it. And I'm, you know, some beefs Some beefs get just deaded. They just eventually phase out. You know, it's all public. It's all records. You know, Jay-Z and Nas, Cam, Killer Cameron, and you know, all that. And you know, no fists get thrown, no guns. You know, and that's the way it should be. That's the way we actually started. But some beefs, people don't know how to take, you know, getting bettered by another, you know, individual. They don't know how to do that. And Drake is just, there's nothing Meek Mills can say to Drake. That's why he talk about giving Drake a wedgie, because he got no bars for him. And, you know, I like the fact that there is a skilled rapper out there who's not from the hood. Like, this dude is not hood whatsoever. You know, this dude is candy. But nonetheless, he can write. Like, he's astute. And he's making money just off of being just a smart writer. You know, and the people say, well, he ain't read his rhymes. It doesn't matter. Because, like I said, LL Cool J was marketable. That's why LL Cool J was somebody you couldn't touch. Because he was making music that was into the, like, was in the white clubs and the black clubs and the Latino clubs. He was all over the place, so he was well loved. So anybody who came out against LL was going to get bodied. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. You was going to get bodied because LL was loved just that much. Drake is the same way. See, Drake has the marketing behind him. That's ridiculous. Look at who he runs with. He runs with Nicki Minaj. Let's do the math. Nicki Minaj is, universities have classes about Nicki Minaj. You know why? It's not because of her body. It's not because of so much of what she says. Is what she does. Her marketability is worldwide. You got to understand what this girl is and what, woman is in the UK. And you may not like her, but her marketability is so widespread, it's ridiculous. It's just like the Kardashians. The Kardashians don't do nothing. They're a waste of time to look at. So what, you pretty and got a booty? That don't mean nothing. But Kim Kardashian's ability to market herself is ridiculous. $9 million in 1 year? Who's doing that in marketing? Just off of a sex tape. $9 million. So that's what I'm saying. That's what Nicki Minaj is. Like, Nicki Minaj is forever, she's idolized. Like, for real. Like, people are crying when they get around her. Like, yo, if you don't believe me, you need to look at some of those people in the UK and how they react to Nicki Minaj. It's not because she can twerk. I can care less about that. I look at her marketing dollars. And Drake is on that same team. Meek Mills, you came up under Drake. So let's look at it for really what it really is. You know, it started on Twitter, of course, marketing. You know, Meek just, if I was Meek, I wouldn't say anything. They talking about Meek should come out with a diss record. I'd be like, you know what? I tell the people, I'd be like, I don't need to come out with a diss record. I said what I had to say. You know, y'all can take it how you want to. I'm still going to get paper. That's just all there's to it. If he was smart with his marketing, he wouldn't just be counting on his raps making him money. Especially when he's with the queen of marketing. Like, even if they're broke up, you still got the inside scoop on how this woman is making her millions. Like, forget the hood. I mean, I ain't gonna say forget the hood because that's how you came up. But I'm saying, don't go back there. Like, reach beyond that. Look at Jay-Z. You know, look how Jay-Z, like, did his whole thing, you know, once he got a hold of Rockefeller rights and how he just went and just, he doesn't have to ever rap again. And this dude got mad dollars. Look at how those dudes do it, man. Meek, you in a good position right now. You know, so what the rap world is, you know, like, you not a rap battle dude. Drake is going to handle you if you come out with something else. And I'm telling you, as somebody who don't even listen to y'all, I can't name that one song Meek Mill made. But I can tell you on the marketing side of things, everything you need to know. Do not go after that boy again. And forget what Charlamagne talking about. So what? That Drake sent them bottles. So what? Just don't even, like, don't go up and apologize to that dude. Ignore that whole clique and go a whole different way. That's what I do. Now, everybody want to hear you come out and say something. You know what? Just don't come out and say nothing. Let them say what they want, but make your money on the low somewhere else. Because if you come out, you're going to get destroyed even more. You're not that dude. You're not. You're not Slim Shady. Like, Slim Shady will come out and, just body somebody. Like, right now, you're not, you're not those dudes. You're not a battle rapper. And that's exactly where it's going. You're not like Couture when she battle raps. She kills people in battle rap. You're not her. You're not, Murder Mook or, any of those dudes who go after people like, yeah, let's battle rap. You're not that dude. Leave that alone. Don't go get somebody to write some ridiculous bars you got nothing on because you got nothing on Drake. Just leave it. Get into your marketing dollars, man. Even if you got to step aside, man, forget a diss track. Make a club track, man. Make something that'll bounce in the club regardless. Go back to old school way of doing things. Make something and go to some DJs in Atlanta and let the girls bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? Just screw that. They'll still bounce to that. They'll still make money off of that. But if you go after that dude, man, he gonna body you, and he gonna body you for real. Not as in your body, but he gonna come at you with something that you can't recover from. Leave that alone. Just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone for one, and leave it alone for two. I would hate to see things get serious. Because we know you from South Philly or North, I think even North Philly. We know, you from Philly, period. I'm from Pittsburgh. I know how it go. Well, we know you from Philly and you only going to get hurt, but so much before you call on a crew. And it's going to be a whole different story then. You're going to put some hands on that boy. And it's going to be a whole different story. Somebody going to end up. We don't want that. We know how it go. We know that it can pop off. And if y'all ain't noticed, at the OVO already, out in Canada, they already got 2 people dead and 3 other people in critical condition or it got shot. So 5 people got hit in one day. So I'm just saying, man, chill, make some other music. I know your fans is telling you one thing, but take it from an old head who been watching the game from afar for a long time. Leave it alone, man. Just going about your business. It's your boy Tone 202.